I'm Vess. This is my audition for the RIT Performing Arts Scholars. My first piece is from As You Like It and spoken by Orlando. As I remember, Adam, it was upon this fashion bequeathed me by will but pour 1,000 crowns, and, as thou sayest, charged my brother on his blessing to breed me well. And there begins my sadness. My brother decrees he keeps at school, and report speaks goldenly of his profit. But for my part, he keeps me rustically at home. Or, to speak more properly, he stays me here at home unkept. For call you that keeping of a gentleman of my birth, that differs not from the stalling of an ox. His horses are bred better. For, besides, they are fair with their feeding, they are taught their manage, and to that end riders dearly hired. But I, his brother, gain nothing under him but growth. For the which his animals on his dunghills are as much bound to him as I. Besides, this nothing he so plentifully gives me, the something that nature gave me, his countenance seems to take from me. He lets me feed with his hinds, he bars me the place of a brother, and as much in him lies my gentility with my education. This is it, Adam, that grieves me. And the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. I will no longer endure it, though yet I know no wise remedy on how to avoid it. This piece is from the play Ubu, spoken by the character Ubu. How I became king of the great expanding universe. Yes. I was not always king of the great expanding universe. My father was not king of the great expanding universe. In fact, back then, there was no king of the great expanding universe. The universe was just a series of unrelated, non-governed, or socialist, communist, anarchist, hedonist, neo-realist, or vaguely democratic republican principalities, which is to say, oligarchies. How then did I ever become king of the great expanding universe? Surely not by being elected, no. The secret is, I feel like I can tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret? Well, you better. The secret is, I did it all through misinformation. Intimidation, brute force, deceit, murder, bribery, theft, breaking laws, changing laws, murder. Did I say murder? Misinformation, teaching the people to blame themselves for their own misfortune. First, you create a corporation. It can be a small corporation, but it must be profitable. Then you buy up another corporation. You don't need to have all the money to do so. Be sure to outsource the labor to children and those in poverty so that your profits will be high. Then you buy your first politician. I remember the day I bought my first politician. That was a great day. The pride I felt. Buy more politicians and more corporations. Diversify. Don't just own an oil company. Own the phones, the newspaper, the television, housing, the grocery store, the cable, the cars, the internet, and the small countries. Continue to ad infinitum. Don't be afraid of brute force. You can start a war to make money. You don't even have to win. You can do it as long as you own enough politicians. What is important is that you must never back down. Crush them. You must crush them, crush them, crush them. Crush them.